Hey everybody, it's me, it's Autism Daddy. It's around 7 o'clock on Monday, September 1st, Labor Day, and wifey just left. She had a girls' night out with a couple of her friends. They're going to see this band, this outdoor bar, so she's going out for a little while. Just left at around 6:45. She should be home around 10, and the king is still awake. Still awake. It's only 7 o'clock, and he's about to have some dinner, so I figured I'd sort of tell you about our day while showing you what's going on. So stay tuned, we're going to try something new, an edited vlog, video log from Autism Daddy. Alright, stay tuned. Bye. Rocky. We got hot dogs cooking. And we got the king waiting patiently while eating a plum that is really not that ripe yet, but he's eating it anyway, while watching the infamous flood in Bert and Ernie's apartment episode. Right? Okay. Be back later. King's had no appetite the past couple of days, so this is what I find myself doing. I find myself eating his leftovers. Of course, I'm gonna eat the hot dog, not the plum. But whatever. 7:54, and starting to get an early end of the night going. Because we got a big day tomorrow. First day of school. New teacher, new classroom, new one-to-one aide probably. Full day, no half days this week. Full days, 4 full days. So, trying to get a little early bedtime going. Hopefully sleep through the night. Get up early. Get his meds on, get to school on time. So we're rocking the Big Bird sleepy time songs and stories a little early tonight. Melatonin has been administered, and hopefully we'll be sleeping really soon. So 8:09 p.m. and amazingly he's out already. So I'm gonna turn off the lights soon and get the heck out of here. But first, I gotta set up his seizure monitor. This is a camera that we bought. I'll do a review of it one of these days, but it's called Sam Eye, and it's like a motion sensor, night vision camera that detects motion and alerts you, so you can detect seizures with it. So I'm gonna set that up, and then we'll close the light and get out of here. Pretty much it. You plug the camera in, point it towards the subject, and that's it. Good night, buddy. Big day tomorrow, buddy. Love you. Hey, it's me again. So I got the camera all set up, and I'm going to go on to another iPhone that we have, an old iPhone laying around, and show you the app that displays the video. Ooh, there he is. So that's him in bed, and there's a little motion sensor on it, so it's sort of like a night vision camera. And then when it goes above a certain threshold, the alarm will go off. So if he moves a certain amount, the alarm will go off and alert us that he's moving around. So it gives us a lot of false alarms, but it has detected quite a few seizures so far, so it's a good investment. A little pricey, but good investment, and I will do a formal review. But that's the Sammy camera, that's the seizure monitor, and I'll talk to you in a second. Okay, now that the king is asleep, I can talk to you guys and tell you about our Labor Day. There's Paula. I'll turn this air conditioner off. Alright, so today is Labor Day, Monday, September 1st. And we had a really quiet day at home. Didn't really do much. Went out for maybe about an hour to go food shopping, get some fruit for the king. But for the rest of the day, we were home. He was just chillaxing, and the wife and I were sort of getting things ready for tomorrow, doing some spring cleaning, if you want to call it spring cleaning, cleaning out my office, cleaning out the playroom, doing a lot of laundry, just getting our minds ready for the school year, and doing that doing the spring cleaning always brings up some emotions because you always start stumbling across toys and books and stuff that has been lying around for a while. And that's what happened today. So I was cleaning out the office, and there's 2 piles in the office. Wait, I'll show you. This is the home office, and there's the seizure monitor again, just so I can check in while I'm talking to you guys. And so a big part of my day was settling this room up. Doesn't look very settled, but in this corner here was a big pile of toys and books that wifey has to tape up. Basically, the king has his favorite books, and you know they're his favorite books when he rips them apart. So here's a box full of books that he loves so much that he destroys, and went through this box and kept what was salvageable. And wifey's gonna have a job in the next couple of days to get, thick tape and try to build them up again. And so that was one part of my spring cleaning today. Part of my spring cleaning today was this other pile that was in the office, which was all these toys that people have bought us over the years that are totally appropriate for Kyle, but he doesn't play with them appropriately. So all these puzzles and things with pieces that he eats, and all pegs and little pieces of things and things like this. And so there was tons of them sitting around. And what usually happens is somebody will buy us something like this, and we'll be thrilled, and we'll open it and try to play with it with the king appropriately, and then get frustrated early on when he doesn't want to play with it appropriately and wants to just put them in his mouth. These especially, these things, they're so chewy. So then they get thrown in a pile and sit in that pile for a long time. So basically going through this stuff today was very guilt-ridden, because you see toys and things that, maybe at one point he did play with appropriately and then he lost that skill, or never play with appropriately and somebody spent a lot of money on it, and here it is sitting in a bag. So right now it's sitting in a bag, and it'll probably go to the basement and sit in a bag for another year. And then one of us will go through it and say, toss or keep or give to our niece who's studying to be a speech pathologist. And all this stuff, in a speech pathologist's hands would be great. But in our hands, I'm being honest, we don't have the patience that speech pathologists have. So every time we try to sit down and do, one of these puzzles with him, it gets very frustrating very quickly, because he doesn't play with it appropriately. He just chews it. So they end up in a bag, in a pile, in our office. But now they're going to the basement. So there you go. Oh, there's one of these guys talking. That's so freaky. What do they call these guys? Freaky. Anyway, so we were home most of the day. Wifey was doing a lot of laundry, the king was hanging out, and I was cleaning up the office and also rotating in and out some of the king's favorite toys. So this is one of his favorites that we talked about once before.
Hi, kids. Welcome to
Somehow he's attracted to all the toys that are probably seizure triggers. Let me look at this thing. If that's not a seizure trigger, I don't know what it is. But anyway, so here's... Well, let's turn this damn thing off.
Jewelry. Come and visit the town again. Goodbye.
Goodbye. This is the bag of everything that wifey's given to school for tomorrow. As you can see, a box of Cheerios or Joe's O's. There's his towel and his blanket, because unfortunately, as you know, he's going to take naps in school because he has seizures. And that's par for the course, so we just have to be prepared for it. Sad, but par for the course. But that's the big bag of stuff that goes with him. Here's the other toy that the king was thrilled that I put new batteries in. He used to have legs, but he's too big for it with the legs, so we take the legs off, and he was happy to play with it. But it's got tons of little things that are spinning, and he had a little mini seizure before when he was playing with it, and I don't know if the toy is to blame, so I took it away from him, and he communicated very clearly that he wanted the toy back by grabbing my hand and bringing me to the closet, so I had to give it back to him, because he did good communicating, which is always good, and I can't be positive that it was this toy that caused the seizure, because that's not like him to have definite triggers. Anyway, I'm babbling, but this was another toy that I put batteries in today as part of my spring cleaning duties, even though it's the fall. and he was very happy to see it. It's me again. So it's around 9:05. I've been recording off and on for about 2 hours now, and then just spent about half an hour trying to splice it all together. First time ever doing one of these, so it took me a little longer. Anyway, as I'm putting it together, I'm thinking this is really not that interesting, but y'all seem to like the slice of life, day in the life kind of stuff, even as mundane as it is, so I figure some of you might like this. So I'm going to end it here, but I just wanted to say thank you everyone for your amazing support along the way. This Autism Daddy thing has been a wild ride, and I don't comment often, but I'm really having a good time with it, and I still to this day can't believe that 96,000 people are following it, and I don't say it often, but I appreciate every one of you, and thank you so much for all your support and all your emails and all your notes and messages, and you know, I don't comment often, but I read everything, and I think about everyone, and I just don't want to comment on everything because I don't want to have the blog rule my life. But thank you for everything, and here I am babbling again. So I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed this this video blog, and I hope your kid has a good first couple of weeks in school. And say a prayer that the king does. Tomorrow is day number 1 of what would be, I guess, 6th grade. Something we don't even think about. Let me think about that. Yeah, he'd be in 6th grade. But anyway, take care. Autism Daddy out. One last look at the king sleeping in his bed on the seizure monitor. Okay, now I'm out. Now it's over and done. Bye.